Hello people of the internet and welcome to day 3 of 31 days of Halloween makeup 2020 extravaganza edition. What? I don't know, I said that out of order. Anyways, I'm putting on this headband and I'm gonna grab this brick of clay. This is just, I believe it's just called modeling clay. I got it at Michael's. It's like 3 something for the little brick of it. And I'm just using this to make these little horn shelves. I don't really know what to call them, so I'm going to call them horn shelves. And I'm going to use my little spatula and I'm going to put some little lines on them for some texture. And then I'm going to sculpt these little horns to put on the horn shelves. And then I'm going to use my spatula to blend those together so it's one piece. I just found it easier to make it as 2 separate pieces starting off, you know? So yeah, and then I just blended them together. And then I covered both of them in liquid latex. I put a couple layers on each horn and just dried with my blow dryer in between. And I find it easiest to use Q-tips to apply the latex. So yeah, also sorry this video is late today. I'm editing it the day it's supposed to go up because my computer was saying storage disk full. And I had to watch like a million bajillion YouTube videos trying to figure out how the heck to empty my storage. And I would have edited it last night, but yesterday was mine and Bo's 3-year anniversary, so you know, yeah. And then I'm just gonna fix my headband and like really tuck all my baby hairs away because I'm not trying to pull them out with liquid latex. And then I'm gonna take this All About matte powder from the brand Essence and powder the little horns. And I did use my spatula to put some texturizing on the little horn shell things, so I'm just going back over it to put that texture back in. And then I'm also going to cover my eyebrows as well as some of my baby hairs in some Vaseline or petroleum jelly, whatever you want to call it. So yeah, and then I'm going to take a face paint palette from Amazon. Hold on, it'll show up in the next clip. Okay, so here it is. I'm just going to be taking the black first, and I'm going to be going in all those little divots we made on the little horn shelves, and I'm going to be coloring those in with black, and then I'm going to be using this dark reddish brown color to paint the rest of the horns. And then I'm just going to apply some liquid latex onto my forehead as well as on the back of each horn, and I'm going to wait till they both kind of dry and get a little bit tacky and stick them together, because if you don't powder latex, it'll stick to itself. So it makes a pretty good adhesive when you don't want to buy prosthetic adhesive. Hacks to save money. Then I'm just going to kind of adjust it and blend in the edges of the clay latex piece with my finger, and then I do end up going around the edges with some liquid latex too and drying it and all that stuff, but that's not yet, so you'll see that when it's time. Woohoo! Okay, so here's the part I was just telling you about. I'm just taking another Q-tip with some liquid latex on it and just going around the edges of the 2 horns just to make sure they're nice and super secured in there. And this will leave kind of like a yellow tint once it dries, just because the liquid latex I have does dry with the yellow hue. So I just go over it with the same paint that we used before. So yeah. So now we're just going to hit it with the blow dryer real quick so it'll dry faster. This is honestly my best friend whenever I use liquid latex, so 10 out of 10 would always recommend having a blow dryer nearby. Then I'm just going to go back over with that brown red color from that paint palette and cover up the yellow hue that the liquid latex left on my face. So yeah. So now on a fluffy eyeshadow brush, I'm taking a Revlon blush. I actually used it in yesterday's video as well, and it's actually in the color Very Berry. And I thought that was what it was, and I didn't want to check, but now I'm actually sitting on my makeup desk so I can tell you everything that I'm using today. And that is actually the shade, so yeah. And I'm also going to put that on my eyes and around the horns and under my eyes and on my nose and on my lips and just a little bit of everywhere because I really just enjoy red and berry eyeshadow and color and pigment. Yeah, I don't know. Now I'm going to take my Coca-Cola times Morphe palette and just mix those two reds and apply those over top of that Very Berry blush shade. And I'm also going to put some of this on my nose and on my lips. I thought I put the blush on my lips. I don't think I actually did. I think it was just this. So yeah, and I also do end up taking this later on and I put it on my cheeks and then blend that out as well. And then I also do go around the horn. I keep forgetting everything that I did, and now I'm remembering because I'm watching the video. I should really just wait and watch the video before I start talking. Then I'm going to take the dark brown shade on a little smudgy brush, and I'm just going to take that against my lash line as well as under my eyeballs and just darken up that red look. I look really sick with all that red on my nose. Then this is a $1 Billion Brow eyebrow pencil, and I'm just going to use that to kind of fill in my eyebrows. I'm not really being super meticulous with this step because I never like how my eyebrows turn out and they always look too dark, so I just was kind of being pretty light with it. And this is where I take that leftover residue from those two red shadows and I put them on my cheeks like a little blush, so I can look nice and red and sunburnt. Then I'm taking this Too Faced red lip liner and I'm just going to be lining my lips with it. And then hold on, I'm gonna put a lipstick on, but I gotta tell you the shade. I gotta find it. Hold on. Okay, so then I'm going to put a lipstick over top of this lip liner, and this is the ColourPop Ultra Satin Lip in the shade Ambush, and this is just a super duper pretty red color, and I love the Ultra Satin formula. It feels so good. And then this is my Betty Boop times ColourPop eyeliner. I love this stuff. One of the best felt tip liners I think I've ever used, and I don't know where I can get it again. Then I got these lashes. Hold on, let me remember what they're called. Okay, so these are the Kinder lashes. They're vegan silk lashes in the color, or the color, in the style Daydream, I'm pretty sure. And then I'm just taking a mascara and putting a little bit of mascara on my bottom lashes. And then I'm going to be taking this Scab Blood, and I'm going to be applying this kind of all over the horns just to look like they just protruded out of my face and they're all bloody and stuff. So yeah, that's pretty much all for this makeup look. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, be sure to give it a big thumbs up. If you want to stay tuned for my 31 Days of Halloween Makeup Extravaganza 2020 edition, be sure to subscribe to my channel as well as follow my Instagram at LOVHAILEY. And until next time, until tomorrow, kiss up for good time. Okay, bye.